Hey guys, it is Kenzo. I am here for my second video. We have our new Eternia Zodac. Like I told you in the last video, that was what we're going to open up today. I finally got everything relocated down to a little comfortable area here. You can see behind me definitely is a little bit better backdrop than the kitchen curtain there. So it's definitely got a little bit better vibe and a lot more comfortable. I got my office chair with my heating pad, and my old man back is getting the heat as we talk. So let's get started. We'll get this new Eternia Zodac opened up for you and see what you think. All right, guys, we're going to take a look here. First things first, we've got the front end of the box. Got your kind of standard look. Really cool fonts here in the front. Got your 40th anniversary. Couple hand. We'll go over the rest of that later. Well, let's check out the box art. Oh yeah, man, that is nice. Mattel is killing it with the box art. We've all seen that before. Really cool picture there. Of course, that's the one thing I've been kind of talking about since this whole thing released is it's not the artist's fault. I'm talking Mattel. I am not a fan of the shoulder pads. I really don't know why they added shoulder pads. Poor guy. Back of the box, phenomenal. Got the little battle going on in the background and Zodac hanging out. We have our Cosmic Enforcer. If you are more powerful than the omnipotent master of the cosmos, Zodac, as the keeper of, oh dude, okay, check this out. Keeper of, with a PF apparently. Keeper of the neutral balance between good and evil, the Cosmic Enforcers. Universal, I lost my way. Okay, Universal travels return him to Eternia, home of Castle Grayskull, the nexus of realities and the center of the multiverse. For a threat to the cosmic balance can come from anywhere at any time, especially when you misprint and type a PF instead of an OF. Oi. Anyway, that's not a big deal. I just thought it was funny. Same thing on the side. Cosmic Enforcer. As you can see, I already took the X-Acto to the top. Yeah, throw me off a little bit with that PF there. Alright, here he is. Man, colors pop, man. Colors pop. Got the little claws on the feet there. This is not... I thought that was going to be a cloth piece, but that is plastic. Be right back. I'm going to cut this open, and I will save your ears from the crackling, and hang tight. Alright, guys and gals. Here is Zodac outside the box in all his glory. First thing I noticed right away was his little staff. I mean, obviously you can use it as a double if you want and start smacking people from each side. Or you've got this piece here that just snaps in. Not too hard to get in there. It looks a little off, but that's okay. We've got our standard gun that Zodac's always got. They'd have a little bit of a difference here with the color. Little cool paint scheme, changed it up a little bit. Double fist, so that's a little interesting. I mean, you got your double grip or your double fist. It's got that little extra finger hanging out there, like the Skeletor has as well. The armor is strange. It took me a second, because this piece was just really pushed over, and I was kind of like, what the heck's going on? And then it started to release over here. So this is all attached. This little, God, this reminds me of working at the prison. You've got your little hook on the side. Obviously, I'm guessing this is going to be your gun holster, but it's the way it's set up. It's going to look like it's going to sit in. Oh, no, maybe this is what you put in here side. Half of that. Let's take a look. Bear with me here. Yeah, maybe this is what you're doing with your because you wouldn't have it all the way up, because then that's going to look strange. I will have to figure this out. How funny. Unbox it, and I'll show you that what you're not supposed to do. Anyway, so let's put this back together. Kind of weird going together, too. Anyway. Okay, so he's got his gun. Like I said, and this, as I showed you before with the box, this one is a plastic little piece, unlike, I believe it's the Beastman that actually had a cloth piece in the front. So I was kind of expecting the same, but that is a softer plastic. You've got your little leg holster here for, you know, apparently something that I don't know what I'm doing. The feet, the claws there, it kind of reminds me of Stinkor. Stinkor, when I first got him, pulled him out of the box, I had a hell of a time getting Stinkor to stand. And it's these little claw, these large talon feet. God, I quoted Napoleon Dynamite twice in 2 videos. That's wrong. Something's going on. I need a life. Anyway, so the look is nice. You've got your white belt across. You've got your gray. I did see, I scratched it off a little bit, but there was, yeah, I guess I scratched it good. Oh yeah, right here on the back there was this big gray splotch, which I'm sure it's probably from the shorts. But I did scrape that off, so it came off pretty easy, but you can kind of still see it there. You can see the discoloration here. But this is a cool feature, which I'm happy to see. This bad boy is removable quite easily. And these are staying off. There we go. Now that's the Zodac we know and love. Not a bad look. I'm happy, you know, pretty happy with the figure. But again, same thing. Here we go. Just like Stinkor. You almost have to duck stance and push the feet out for it to stand correctly here. But you have a little bit of an offsetting color, the feet claw things and the top of his boot, quite a bit of a difference there with the color. You can kind of see it in the light. The light is really nice, so it actually gives you a good picture of what you're looking at here, because that is quite a difference. I mean, you're almost looking at like a bluish gray on the foot, and then you're looking at the lighter gray on the top. So, you know, it's not, I mean, what do we expect? There's a lot of things that we've kind of just scratched our head with, but I think it's kind of cool with the extra little, the little leg holster there. If I knew what I was doing and I knew what went in there, like I said, I imagined that this would be, because the gun is too wide for it. Plus, it's not, it's too wide to go in. You wouldn't hold the gun, you wouldn't have the gun pointing out. That doesn't make any sense. If it were in here straight down, it's just too thick. Maybe not. Let's see if it just stretches. Kenny, you are a genius. God. Okay, wow. Sweet. Fits right in. I guess I just wasn't really looking at it right. Okay, guys, what do you think? We have our Zodac, and they say there's not much to go over. I mean, the stuff that we saw at the beginning, I thought the armor is pretty cool having it connected like that. It did take a little bit to get it straightened out because it kept trying to pull, and then once I pulled it over, it started to release. This doesn't look too bad. So what I'm thinking is once we take that armor off, the shoulder pads, and because he's not going to be on Dallas or, you know, one of those 80s show anytime soon. I don't remember what the other one I was thinking, Dallas, or you guys give me in the comments what the other show was I was thinking, you know, with the feathered hair in the 80s. If you're around my age, you know. Oh yeah, check him out. Now he's good. You take the shoulder pads off and you get those there so he could just reach behind him and start smacking. even though he's a peacekeeper. So I guess that really wouldn't make much sense, but neither does a gun. So anyway, let me know if you guys like it. See what you think. I will be back. I have Battle Armor He-Man coming for the new Eternia, or the Masterverse. I have the next few days I will be getting the CGI He-Man and Skeletor. Those, I've seen some previews on those, and those look pretty awesome, I have to say. So I'm excited about getting those, and I've heard that they were really heavy, like real thick. I mean, just almost reminds you kind of the 2000X Beastman or Ram Man, you know, just these big kind of girthy figures. And yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. So I've got some stuff coming in. I was going to show that I got that Mega Constructs with the Adam turning into He-Man thing. I haven't put that together. I just got that with everything else. And if you guys were wondering, yes, that is a custom King Grayskull with the Stanley Cup with my Colorado Avalanche. If anybody was looking back going, what the heck is he holding above his hands or above his head? And yeah, that's the Stanley Cup. And that's my little setup. That was a 3D print Panther and Battle Cat, which I did sadly just get some information that someone really wanted them a lot more than I did. So those will not be with me much longer. If you know, you know. So anyway, and a little tapestry. I actually got that from Amazon, and it just kind of reminded me. It looked like some of the pictures they had of Eternia. So I hooked that up behind my little setup. And if I go over here, I've got my Origins and some of the Masterverse. And then I go over this way, I've got my 2000X and my Funko Pops in the custom little shelf that I made from a Goodwill set. I paid $7 for that shelf. Then I just painted it up to look like Grayskull. So it kind of came out cool. And I do have a couple of the Jumbos coming. I will not be opening those. So anyway, that's a little tour around the bedroom there. So hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys on the next one. Have a good evening.